How can companies use these strategies and the robots, obviously the robots, how can companies then focus on, with these strategies, increase of customer lifetime value? We have to admit that in a looming recession, we need to tighten the purses. We need to play it safe, right? How do you then increase the customer lifetime value, even if you're not looking into large investments or aggressive investments anymore?
If you think about what customer lifetime value is, there's multiple metrics that make up customer lifetime value. One of the big metrics is customer acquisition cost. And we all know anecdotally, it's 4 times as expensive to acquire a new customer than to retain a customer. Your customer lifetime value is your amount that they'd spend over the lifetime. So if they are with you for 2.5 years and they spend, once per month over that period and it's $10 per spend, then you can figure out the average customer lifetime value. But you take away the churn and you take away the customer acquisition cost and you take away the cost to service the customer as well. So by reducing cost through the acquisition and the retention experience of the customer, you're increasing the lifetime value, as well as if you just double down, as you said, Pauline, without making big investments, what you really want to do is just put focus on your customers and making sure they're having a good time with you.
Times we're going through, it's more important than ever to be able to really personalize the experiences you're having with your customer. So being able to offer the right products at the right time is really going to be able to enhance the experience, well, not only the experience your customers having, but their propensity to purchase with you and increase that customer lifetime value. A key way of achieving that is really being able to make sure you have access to all of your customers' data. If you don't have access to all the data, then how can you, make the right decisions to be able to know how to segment them effectively, how to target them effectively, to really, I guess, again, make the best use of the data that you have and being able to leverage that to drive your customer lifetime value. And again, as we've already kind of touched upon, it's really important to be able to make sure all of those sort of processes and things that happen behind the scenes to drive that outcome is automated as much as possible, because that will help you reduce your costs. And as Robin said, the customer acquisition and servicing costs, which ultimately is going to increase that customer lifetime value as well.
You can't really measure and track customer lifetime value until you've got that customer centricity. It's really the first step is like, I need to know all of my transactions, all of those purchases. I need that to be attached to a unique customer. A lot of companies are still in the position of not having a single view of their customer. We just want to log in and be able to see who it is and what their transactions are. And if I've got that data in a CRM, I can actually measure the customer lifetime value for that customer. And I can start to predict, are they going to spend more or do I need to nudge them along the path? And the more access to information, you reduce cost everywhere. Katy also mentioned the data breach risk of having to import and share data between systems and rekeying data. All of that stuff it's going to go away. It has to go away because it can't be allowed to occur anymore. Businesses can't allow their staff to be at risk of a breach. It's not good for their career and it's not good for the customer or your business. More and more, you're going to see that systems just have to be in sync with each other. And you do that through automation and integration.
Basically, we need to have that focus in terms of the single view of the customer, make the automations work harder. You talked about increasing customer lifetime value